Hey guys, Mackie here again. I want to welcome you all to my second week on my fitness diary and my journey to a healthier existence. That's body, mind, all that sort of stuff. I'm into my second week. I've made some big changes already. I thought one thing that I didn't touch on my first video last week was my actual weight and everything that I'm starting from. So I thought we'd get that out of the way first thing today. So last week when I started, I was 113.5 kilograms. That might come as a bit of a shock to some of my friends, but that's true. My weight for the last probably 6-7 years has fluctuated around that kind of mark. It's been average around about 110, 112. So I'm a little bit over my median average of the last few years. What I want to try and do is not set myself a specific weight target, but just get myself to a healthy weight. So I'm not putting any pressure on myself in terms of saying I have to lose 25 kilos by X date or whatever. I'm just purely going to change a few things. And when I start to feel healthy, I'll definitely know. At the moment, I feel healthy in terms of I've stopped smoking. I'm doing a lot more exercise, so I am feeling a little bit more healthy. I can feel things like my lung capacity improving since I've stopped smoking. It's easier to exercise, which is good. I thought I'd straight away out of the gate get my weight out of the way, and make a couple of admissions as well to some of the shit that I would eat. My biggest problem is snacking, and I know that's probably the same for a lot of people out there who are struggling with their weight. It's easy to prepare a healthy meal and eat a healthy meal, and it's easy to do that 2 or 3 times a day, but it's what you do in between for a person like me. I was doing some pretty disgusting stuff. Like if I was going to sit down and watch the football or something like that, I could easily eat 200-gram packet of chips in like 5 minutes. So just smash through it, and that'd be accompanied by a bottle of soft drink, and then it could be the next snack that I'll have probably like a Snickers or a donut or something, and without realizing it, you'd keep on snacking like that throughout the day. You're wasting money for one thing. But yeah, it's really, really bad for you, and all of that kind of crap, as everybody knows, it turns straight into fat. It's horrible for your organs. It's no good for your brain. So this week, I've eliminated the chips, which was one of my biggest weaknesses. So I could start grazing on a packet of chips while I was making my dinner, and then I'd finish it off after dinner. It was pretty feral, but that's what this video is for, is to admit to all that kind of crap. So yeah, I haven't eaten any chips this week, which has been a big step for me, because it's something that, without knowing, that I became quite attached to, comfort food. So I've stopped eating chips. I think I went out for lunch for my mum's birthday yesterday, and had a couple of chocolates afterwards and a can of Coke. And it's crazy. Like, I really cut back on soft drinks before I started doing these videos in the first place. And I haven't had soft drink for ages. And yesterday I had a can of Coke, and I just felt it straight away. Like, it was really sickly sweet. And I'm a sweet tooth, so and for me to say that something's really sweet is a bit weird, but I could really taste the sweetness. It was almost too sweet, and I could just feel it sitting in my stomach. I felt bloated. So it's pretty crazy when you start making those changes, and then you go back to something like that, and feeling the effect that it does have on your body, and just thinking, how was I drinking, half a litre at least of that a day every now and then, so that was pretty weird, drinking that Coke and feeling the effects straight away. But yeah, so yesterday I had a couple of chocolates and Cokes, and I had like a Japanese noodle thing for dinner. So that was, I guess, my cheat day yesterday. back into it today with eggs for breakfast with some mushrooms and some hot sauce. So moving forward for this week, my cousin is giving me a bench with some weights, which I'm pretty excited for. So any of my friends who are watching who live around Brisbane who actually go to the gym and know the right technique and stuff, I'd be stoked if you want to come around and help me lift, show me how to lift some stuff properly. I pretty much know how to do bench press, but I'd like to learn some different kind of stuff using the weights and the free weights as well. So that should hopefully be this week. I'll get the weights. I've been walking at least 4Ks a day. I want to try and push that up and then start incorporating some running into that as well, as I start to feel my fitness and my joints and everything start to feel a bit better. So I just use the Runkeeper app, and that's pretty cool. It's interesting, just doing the same routes over and over again, and seeing, what your improvements that you make on each day, and you can sort of have a look at what you've eaten as to whether your energy levels are up and all that kind of stuff. So that's pretty cool. So I'm going to continue using the Runkeeper app and using the MyFitnessPal app as well, which I've found pretty good so far for recording all of the food that you're eating and the nutritional value that it has. So for this week, I'm going to continue making little steps, eliminating some of the snacking and replacing it with some good stuff. After work today, I'm going to head to the shops and get some almonds and some cashews. If you guys have got any suggestions for some healthy snacks, because I do like to eat and I want to keep my energy levels up during the day. So give me any suggestions that you've got. I'm going to do my next video next week. I'm going to read out some comments and stuff that I've received from a bunch of my friends on Facebook comments, and also some messages. I'll be anonymous with them, but I've received some pretty positive messages, and it's actually really nice to see that me doing this has actually helped a couple of my friends sort of look inside themselves and decide to make a change as well. So any of you guys who want to make changes and you've needed some encouragement, I'll be really stoked if this is giving you that encouragement, and I want to hear from you and I want to help you out as well. We can all help each other. So yeah, I'll put the next video up next Monday. I'm not going to really worry about updating my weight every week. I don't really want to focus on scales. I don't really want to focus on targets like that at this stage. I just want to concentrate on eating better and being a little bit more fitness conscious, being a bit more active. So I'm just going to keep on doing that for the first couple of weeks. And if I notice any dramatic changes, I'll of course update it, but I'm not going to be like, oh, week 3, weight 100 and blah, blah, blah. I'm just not going to worry about that kind of stuff for now. So yeah, that's it for this week. Thank you very much to everyone who has subscribed to the YouTube channel, and thanks to all of my friends and family who have given me words of encouragement over the last week. It's really meant a lot, and I'm pretty stoked to keep this going. So thanks a lot, guys.